Every time I make a post about being a stay-at-home mom and the struggles that it entails, I often
This creator's talking about how every time she posts about the struggles as a stay-at-home mom, that someone ends up commenting, well, what about the moms who work and then come home to more work? First of all, I don't know this creator's life, but if you've always been a stay-at-home mom, why would you want that person to speak on how hard it is to be a working mom? Because they don't know. Second, just because someone is having a type of experience doesn't mean it invalidates yours. I just had my third baby and I just became a stay-at-home mom. For my first two kids, I went back to work. I was a working mom. Being a working mom was hard. I was away from my children all day. I wouldn't get home till around 5:30 or 6. I still had to cook supper, maybe help my oldest with some homework, and then the rush of trying to get in playtime and family time and baths and teeth and bedtime routine. I had to take off of work whenever we had a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment, or I had to tell my employer that I couldn't come in or I would be late because I had a sick kid. Being a working mom was hard. But as a working mom, whatever state I left the house in is the state that I came home to it in. The myth of being a stay-at-home mom is that you have all this extra time for housely type duties that you do not have as a working mom. And when you are staying home now with children and that is your job, that is just what I said, a myth. The care of my children that I had previously outsourced because I was a working parent now falls on me. I'm now their teacher. I'm now their cook. I'm now their playmate. And when my husband leaves to go to work, whatever state the house is in is completely different by the time he gets home. Every time you turn around, there's a new mess. There is new needs for each child. And there is not a moment where a household task gets done without having to stop and care for a child. Now, I'm so blessed and grateful I can take them to doctor's appointments and dentist appointments and be there for them whenever they're sick. But being a stay-at-home mom and being a working mom is not the same kind of hard, and it doesn't have to be. Parenting in general is freaking hard. One is not harder than the other.